Are you coming to the... Hey! We're going to be building the Hunger Games Darkride rollercoaster Darkride. And I'm going to just get straight into it. I recorded this first on my phone, as you can see, and it really turned out blurry. It was not cute. It was not what I wanted. And then I did some research. Your boy did some research, and QuickTime Player is out. QuickTime Player is out. We are now using... What is it called? I have it here. It's called OBS. OBS recording software or whatever. And it is amazing. It is just exactly what I needed for something like this. And it's not too laggy. It's actually just perfect, actually. I'm so happy I found it. So now I can deliver content like this to you guys. And I'm going to try to do this all in one go. Because if I keep on redoing this, which I have, this is my 5th time doing this, then I'm going to be here all night. It's 10:29 p.m. Everyone's asleep. I'm trying to get this done. But, you know what? I think it's going to be fine. So, to start off, I kind of built this hangar-style entrance for the Hunger Games ride. Also, I don't really have a name for the Hunger Games ride. If you have any, suggestions, put them in the comments below. I'd be reading them. But I think it's going to be called the Hunger Games Strike Fire or something like that. But pretty much the story of the basis is that Capital One, or the Capital, this is a few years before, Katniss Everdeen's Hunger Games. And you're going to be able to ride on these drones that fly around the arena so you can watch the games in real time. So you enter into this hangar, which is actually inspired by Velocicoaster's entrance over at Universal Orlando, because I just think, for that style it works, and I think for this brutalist architecture style, I think it kind of fits a little bit, and especially because I'll get into this more when we cut to me actually in real time talking to you guys, which is gonna be in a few minutes. But I kind of want there's to be areas and sections to this little land. It's a little C shape, so I want this area that I'm working on right now to kind of be like brutalist architecture, pretty much, with very subtle colors. And then I want there to be different sections, different, the apartments, the fashion district, the everything. I want it to be in this little C-shaped land. And that's going to take a lot of time. And I would like to think I got a lot done, but this is my first time doing this, and so I just wanted to get the first episode out there. I also wanted to feel what you guys were feeling with this land, get your take on it. Also, I'm sorry for screaming in your face. I just realized that I've kind of been screaming, so I should probably put this thing back a little bit. I hope that sounds a little better. So anyways, we're gonna get into a real life part. Well, not real life. It's Alright, this is actually where we have left off for now. This is going to be the entrance to the Hunger Games ride. Also, if you hear my dog right next to me, no you don't. But let's just take a little look, and I'm going to tell you guys what's going to happen. So this part of the line is the Fast Pass line. There's going to be a little height marker here. And same on this side. This is going to be the main entrance side. And then when we go in, there is going to be this little miniature of the capital city. So I'm gonna just try to find some photos online and probably just recreate it. And then right across here is gonna be President Snow's house, which I will build maybe in this episode. I haven't decided yet. Stay tuned if you want to see me build the President Snow's house. No, but for real, I'm gonna get that done. And there's gonna be a little gate outside of here. But yeah, I really like this entrance. The sign's gonna be right up here, and entrance right here, entrance right here, wait time right here. And I think it's going to look pretty clean. I think I'm going to continue this little line design all the way up. I don't know. So yeah, this is all I'm going to do right now, but I think I will, continue this. I think I want to kind of work on this little area right here. Maybe make this little area look a little better. Same with this wall here. So this whole little corner can kind of have a shape and color. Some of these buildings are going to be a little different. These are going to be more colorful buildings. But this side I really want it to be this is kind of the brutalist architecture I was talking about. I want it to just be grays and subtle reds and golds, and that's pretty much going to be it for this little area. But this area is going to be kind of like the fashion area, where you see that character that's that's Catwoman that was pretty cool. Maybe this is like one of her apartments or something. And then we'll continue down here. But yes, this is it so far. Let's continue back into the speed build. Welcome back to the speed build. So we are continuing to build this kind of corner of the land, like I said we would. And I'm kind of building the screens right now that will have capital TV written on them, and this is going to be the screens that, you know, the fans of the Hunger Games would watch. And as you can see behind it, there's a little seats for them to watch. I'm pretty sure I got inspired by watching the show from this, but yeah, I think it's gonna be a nice little touch to have these screens around. I also want to add some like propaganda posters, like that I can probably find on Tumblr. But you know, I'm not a Photoshop person at all, so usually I take my things from the internet because I'm not getting paid for this. You're not getting paid for this, so who really cares in the end? The creators, I guess. But hey, I'm sure they would love their work to be put to use, I guess. So we just copied the screen over on the other side where the stands are, and now we're gonna start on this little interesting. I guess I'm gonna call it like you know those vents that just blow out that hot, steamy, stank air. That's kind of what this is. Like if you stand right next to it for too long, you're gonna get all greasy and sticky. You don't want to be near this. And I think that's perfect for this land and property. And so you can see I'm kind of making this one square, and then I will copy it over and make a bunch of squares. I think I make 6 squares on this wall. And squares, vents, you know what they have. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. So also, is that my computer? Yes, it is. Oh my gosh. I have nothing open, and it's just my editing software, so I can watch this with you guys, but whatever. I'm adding this little great detailing in right now. Like that. Bada bing, bada boom. And I wanted to, yep, there we go. We flip it around. I actually wanted to talk to you guys about something really quick. So if you didn't know, there's this very populars YouTube channels with an S, and they recently commented on my last tour video, and thank you guys so much for doing that. It means a lot that the people that I watch regularly like to watch my stuff too. It's really cool. So thank you, Benny. Thank you, the I'm sorry, I can't say your name. Hold up. I got it. Hold up. But yeah, just thank you guys so much for that. It was a real surprise, and I probably won't forget it. So thank you so much. So I'm still trying to find the name, but I feel like I'm missing a lot. Yeah, I'm just building the backstage right now and the roof. But I really like in this, like, you can see how I can manipulate the blocks and everything, which is something that people that don't play this game really understands. Is like you're given a set of blocks and stuff, and you can mutate them into whatever you want. And yes, I'm still looking for that thing, and I'm probably gonna have to plug in my computer. Oh my gosh, this is a mess. This is a mess. The J-Men, and Benji's Adventure, and Cozy. Thank you so much. Really means a lot. Anyways, let's see where we're at. So, yes, we're making these fancy pantsy lighting. It's really just basic lights that I feel like you could find at IKEA. But hey, it's modern. Okay, give me that. Also, the little image panel at the very back there is also going to be a capital TV screen. I don't really put them. I didn't put them in this recording, but this is what it looks like. But they're gonna be visible for the thumbnail in the next video. So sorry about that, but yeah, we're just gonna place these lights around. make sure they don't go too far into the side of that wall. Yeah, twist that one around, make it a little different. Some variation doesn't hurt. But yeah, I can't believe where I'm gonna take this channel. And by the way, like I said, I'm not like I said, I haven't even talked about this yet. The lines, I said I was gonna continue up, kind of at the front of this line. I'm not gonna do that. I tried doing that and I cut it out because it looked garbage. So we're not gonna do that. So we're probably just gonna have the sign on there, and then I'm adding these. I love this roof piece in this game. It's like this great texture, and I love it. Not texture. It's like a grate, and I love it. It's so useful, and it saves so much park pieces. Dennis, please make more like this. And yeah, I just really think the more primitives we're gonna get in this game, the more creative we can be. So Dennis, please add more things like this. Anyways, yeah, I'm kind of trying to choose the texture that fits best. I think basalt, or yeah, I think I was basalt. I think I said that wrong. Hopefully not. Basalt. Yeah, I think that's right. And we're gonna just copy it around there. I hope I'm not screaming at you guys. But yeah. And then what I'm gonna do is place this black ceiling on the top of it, so it kind of looks like it's going off forever. And in the final product, I did not put the final like show lights I like to put around to make it actually moody. It's just these little dangling lights, which is not enough, obviously. I'm going to add, like you'll see in the video, I'm gonna add little lights so you can see like the height markers and stuff, but I didn't really add anything else but that, the chandeliers or the height marker light. So I'm going to, next episode, we're gonna do some lighting for this little room. And also I changed the white background wall to like a white marble. I just feel like these people who live in the capital have a lot of money, right? That's very obvious. They're the elites, so I feel like everything's gonna be marble. And keep in mind, this is for the tourists and stuff like that, the fans of the Hunger Games. So you're gonna have that capital right there, mini land of the capital right there in the middle of the queue, which actually is also inspired by Velocicoaster, because in the middle of their queue they have like a little statues of Velociraptors and the actual coaster. I think it's really cool. And the screen behind there, I feel like it would play some propaganda video. Like I found some. It was like Pan Am today, Pan Am tomorrow, Pan Am forever. And I also found some really great posters I'm going to put around, propaganda posters that I'm going to put around, that I just found on, I think I already said this. Maybe I cut it out, but like I said, I'm going to put around those propaganda posters, and yeah, it's going to be a very complete land, hopefully. I feel like I got a lot done, though, today. Okay, that's it. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you found something useful that you can take away with your parks, and comment what you would like to see. Please give me a like and follow. But seriously, I really enjoyed doing this, and I hope to put out weekly videos. So stay tuned for more, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.